Coach?
Oh, geez, I thought I was going to have a stroke. You know, this has always been a pretty good dual meet with a lot of battles over the years with Missouri. I'm not sure where they're actually teams ranked nationally, but they're definitely a team that got a lot of upside to them as they go into the postseason. But the mistakes that we make is normally with our intensity level and not closing the gap and not doing some things that I think only comes with confidence. And I think I have a group of men that are trying to win matches when I'm looking for a little bit more. Good effort, scored points. 25 scored a lot of points. 41 was just kind of not probably one of his better matches, but looking for wins. We were looking for a major there. 49 we shut down. We were up 3-0 in the middle of the second. The second period ended 3-0, and we ended up losing the match. In 2 minutes. Third period, and then got double leg in the overtime. So maybe not enough battle matches for him, grind out matches. So maybe this will help him kind of move forward and where he needs to go and what he needs to do. I thought we did a good job at 57, getting back in the match and getting that escape, takedown, and then picking up another takedown in overtime. 2 back-to-back matches. One went for us, one went against us. 65, just again, kind of like at 57, we're in on the legs and we didn't finish them. But yet we finished a little later in the period or later in the match, which is the difference in the wins in those 2 matches. Joe did a good job, after recovering off his back. It's important that we talk often about just expect the unexpected and can you come from behind with it. So I was excited to see that he got his escape, got a takedown in the turn, and took the lead in the first. I believe that's how it worked for him. Yeah, he ended up taking that lead back. And that's an opponent he's hit in the past, and they've been competitive matches. Nothing. Montalvo, if he just understands just a little bit more, just a freshman that just continues to impress me, but he's just kind of letting off the pressure at the wrong time. But in the end, did a nice job. He shot twice, got two takedowns, which is something we're looking for more and more. In 97, I don't know. I just feel like we need more there. He had a good match. Not that it was a bad match. Just need a little bit more. So, nice to get a win at heavyweight. Just anyway, I don't care. Just give me a win. Kind of exciting for the team to see us win it that way.
You guys, Brock Martin weighed in today. Just kind of what went into that decision to give him
Well, I'm going to keep my options open. I think that he's pretty good, but he's not ready. Physically he's not ready. You just you want to protect him a little bit. This time of the season, you get if you get tired in a match, that's 90% of the times that's when you get injured. And I'm not ready to use him, But if he keeps clawing along, that is an option towards the end, because as we go into the Big 12, more than likely we have no shot at getting a heavyweight to nationals other than somebody that takes a spot, right? Somebody's going to have to take a spot. So if we have 3 or 4 Big 12 guys that have automatic spots for the conference, then I want to put the best guy we can put in to maybe take a spot and make a trip to nationals. So I'll continue to look at that, but that's still 6 weeks away, 5 weeks away. So try to build his conditioning a little bit more and see where he's at.
Has he been able to pick things up quick? Has he, he has a wrestling past and everything, but has he been able to pick?
He's won a lot of matches in his career. He's a wrestler, slash football slash wrestler. He's, I'd have loved to have him. When he came out of high school. just wasn't the direction he was going in. You know, so yeah, I mean, but you also understand that you need to get people in conditioning. You know, it's a dangerous sport when you're not in shape.
Montalvo got put in a couple of tough positions. I know he
Yeah,
had cradle in the first period.
Cradle, and he fought out of it, and it didn't look good, and he fought out of it, and the momentum changed for him when he didn't get the turn. You know, so he's creating a lot of excitement, around his matches, and hopefully we get one day to a point where we're not so on our seat all the time with him. Just seems like something's going to happen at all times with him. But most of it's been a plus for him. He's got a big gas tank, and he likes to use it.
Coach, after Boo's loss, how important was it to grab some momentum with Wyatt's match?
Well, I mean, you look at the score. I mean, it was a lot tighter match than the score indicated. But, yeah, it was big. Here we are, and I thought Wyatt competed well. Again, I think in matches with Boo and Wyatt, a little bit with at 41, definitely at 65, we were getting on legs and they were out scrambling us, avoiding getting taken down. I mean, we were in deep. Boo was in deep, so we've definitely have focused on it, and we've talked about finishing off shots and being able to finish shots. But, hey, when you miss a few of those, sometimes that momentum switches, and it works against you. But I think what was important in some of those matches, like Sheets, he just kept coming. Even when he got taken down, it looked like he got beat, he got the escape and got the takedown. And you love seeing that. Everybody, we just lost the match. He out scrambled us. We were in on the legs. The guy out scrambled us, and all of a sudden Sheets is up and out and hits a beautiful duck under. Didn't go to the legs and finishes him off with a runaround in the overtime. So it's good to see him make that adjustments and not stop. It's the way you win too. So you win on just will, pure will, and that was pure will in the third period.
On Friday, you mentioned you thought Boone was kind of wrestling a little timid. Is that what you saw again tonight, or was it something different?
3-0, man. 3-0. In the second period. Going into the third, you're up 3-0. In my house, nobody beats you. He got beat, Sat on the back of his heels and got beat against, I thought it really, but again, I'll say this, he hadn't been in enough battle matches in the last couple of years, and that was a battle match that you need to go finish off your match. You need to go score one more time, take it all completely out of it, or score more in the second, But didn't happen that way. And I'll tell you another thing that I'm going to remind him is we don't ever get double-legged in overtime. We break down and we get our hips ready to go, and he got posted in double leg, and there was no real opportunity to even scramble. So he'll put enough pressure on himself that he'll work on correcting those mistakes.
You mentioned earlier in the season, after Travis had lost his first match, that he maybe loosened up a little bit. Do you think that might, with Boo losing his first match, that might open him up a little bit?
I think it ended up 11-6. He kind of got a little bit rattled when he gave up a takedown. Just didn't wrestle through it on the edge of the mat. And when you're forcing takedowns, you may give up one, but you get 6 and 7. So don't just get your escape and go again. So I just think he's still learning how to push and learn how to drive. Just trying to, like I said, sometimes we're not on the same page with our student athletes and where I want them and what they're doing. And I think that he's still not on my page of where I want him. I think he's trying, definitely trying and putting the work in, but I want to start doing it. I want to start seeing him doing it, But by no means it was a poor match, just a just kind of got back on the legs in another match that we struggled with our finishes. You know, which is frustrating. You know, somebody's got to score by funking you. You know, you make sure that you take it away from them by quickly getting to your finishes, reacting. You know, and making sure we're turning the right direction to score points. You know, so we'll get there. I got one thing I have that's encouraging, you know, for now and the future is I got guys that'll work.